Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. So, welcome to Vet It's You YouTube channel. In this video, we will continue our last discussion about the handling and restraining of cat. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Moving into the topic, it is always better to dispense with any kind of restraint if one can induce an animal to remain tolerably quiet without it, for the less the cat is handled against its will be the better. So here it simply states that if an animal lover is able to handle his or her animal without putting pressure of restraining, and in this case the different procedures of restraining should be avoided. This goes same with the cat, which is quite a short-tempered animal. Moving forward, while treating a cat, it may be desirable to clip the hairs of the hind feet and smoothen the nails in the case of a dangerous or vicious cat, as it may harm the handler while treating. Another most important thing to keep in mind while handling and restraining of a cat is that teaching of good manners, cleanly habitats, sweet disposition must be undertaken at an early age of an animal when the character has not yet become fixed. Simply, the behavior of an owner towards his or her cat, the degree of compassion and the care, and the time that he or she spend with his or her pet builds the character of the animal, especially cats, and this makes them less vicious and more comfortable with the surrounding. Moving on, the consistent kind treatment will imbue his cat with confidence in the mankind. Teasing or neglecting will make them spiteful, unfaithful, and indifferent. Simply, the kind of a behavior an animal owner shows to his or her pet will decide the fate of the behavior, whether it is going to be spiteful or unfaithful or a trustworthy relationship. Along with this, the adequate and proper feeding, gentle reproof will usually subside thieving instincts which are inherited by nearly all cats. Basically, the cats have inherited behavior of thieving the food materials. And to subside this, the owner should have a good management of feeding practices that he or she should practice with a great care. And this will prevent the cat from showing different abnormal behaviors like thieving, etc. In the nutshell, we can compile that particularly with the case of a cat, if an animal owner show a great degree of kindness, compassion, care towards the cat, then it will help to build the cat good character along with the trustworthy relationship between the animal owner, society, and the cat. Now we will deal with the handling and restraining of the cats under the different circumstances. So first of all, while handling and restraining of vicious or the violent cats, different parameters should be keep in a mind, like apply minimum effective restraint towards the cat, throw blanket or towel, use of heavy leather gloves while treating, use a snare or a tranquilizer. So simply, while catching a vicious or a violent cat, the pressure applied to handle it should be minimum. For the better handling, the use of snare is recommended. And for the precautionary measures, use heavy leather gloves to just prevent from the scratches by the nails. Simply, these are some parameters that will help an handler to hold the cat with the proper care and precautions. Now moving forward, we will discuss about the different measures to be followed while carrying a cat. So simply grabs the scruff of the cat's neck or the flexible muscle present over the neck with one hand and supports the cat's body with the other forearm. While doing this, hold cat's rear leg with the elbow against the body and the front leg with the hand and with the forefinger between the legs. This method should be followed for carrying a cat for a short distance, and in case of long distance carrying, use a carrier or a box or a basket with a lid that should be comfortable to the cat in different aspects like the space, the bedding material, etc. This picture will make it quite clear. As you can see that the handler's one forearm is above the neck holding the flexible muscles, and another forearm is just supporting the whole body. The four legs of the cat is held with the hand and the rear legs are pressed against the body of the handler. This method of carrying the cat for the short distance is quite comfortable with the handler and the cat itself. Moving on, we will discuss about the restraining of a cat during a medical procedures. So first of all, bring the cat on the table and apply the stretch method. In the stretch method, grabs the scruff of the cat's neck with one hand and back leg with the another one. And while applying this, stretch the cat on one side. Again, this picture will make it quite clear to understand. As here you can see that with the help of one hand, the hind legs are held and another hand is above the cat's neck, and this will help the cat to get stretched on the table to get examined by the vet. Moving on, we will discuss about the restraining of a cat while puncturing a vein of a foreleg. So first of all, hold the cat's head and front paw with the hand. Hold other foreleg at the elbow with the help of the another hand and the cat's body with the arm. Along with this, apply a thumb pressure to expose the cephalic vein of the leg. Just look at this picture, it will be quite simple you to understand. As here you can see that the handler is holding the cat's head with the one hand and the another hand is used to hold the foreleg. The body of the cat is pressed against the body of the handler just for the support, and the thumb pressure on the foreleg by the handler is used to expose the cephalic vein that we have to puncture. Now we will discuss about the handling and restraining of a cat while puncturing of a jugular vein. As you already know that simply the jugular vein is present in the neck region. So while handling and restraining, just hold the cat's head with one hand and raise the nose. Extend the front legs with the another hand at the level of paws and expose the area of a jugular vein of neck. Just look at the picture. Here one hand is used to raise the head of the cat, and while holding it, another hand is used to extend the forelegs. This will help to expose the jugular vein for the puncture. Now we will discuss about the handling and restraining of a cat while giving a pill. So first of all, place a hand on the top of the cat's head, grabs the area between the eye and the ear, bend the cat's head back, hold the pill between the thumb and the forefinger of the another hand and pull the cat's lower jaw down with the help of a middle finger. A little pressure on the lower incisor teeth will open the mouth and pop the pill into the cat's back throat. Now close the cat's mouth, release the pressure and massage on the cat's throat. Just look here, it will be quite easy to understand. As one hand of the handler is above the cat's head and used to hold the eyes and the ear. Along with this, bend the cat's head at the back side. Now put the another hand under the lower jaw and put some pressure on the incisor teeth. It will help to open the mouth. Now simply pop the pill into the cat's deep throat, closes the cat mouth and do some massage on the throat. This will ensure the swallowing of the pill. That's all for the handling and restraining of the cat, and I hope you understand it well. So please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Vet It's You. Thanks for the watching, an initiative by Ankit Kaushik.